or the people that die unforgiven by others.
And be yourself. Live free.
Parents don't think anything about Metallica. They just ignore it.
And the Sandman! And finally someone in metal saying something right. Try! Oh, just fucking reality, you know what I'm saying? Reality! Some shit you just can't change, man. You just can't change some shit.
Because I want to be listening to the Metallica albums when I'm fucking 80.
Get the fuck up!
This is a man who's guilty in his mind. He always holds the key, but he doesn't know how to release himself. He's not imprisoned by anyone but himself.
Probably wherever I may roam. Just the fact that it's about, you know, even after you die, you can hopefully go on, you know.
Studio time.
Something about this project from the day that we started writing Sandman that just, it felt just like a motherfucker.
Well, the songs we had were quite a bit more simple, a little more to the point. We realized that we needed a little more thickness in the sound, a little more muscle.
The recording studio we recorded this album at was in North Hollywood called One on One. And we went in, God, October, and we didn't walk out of that place till sometime in May or June. I don't know, it's kind of blurry now.
James, you still thinking of maybe using some kids on the middle section?
Just one.
Just one to do which the part before you come in with a low voice?
No, yeah, there's that whole section where it's an E.
And then it goes up?
They have like a dad teaching his kid back. So I got the idea of him like teaching it to him. He'd say a line in his kid. And he's gonna do.
It's gonna be real.
So it was just like, you know, it's a little bit like building a house. You know, if you have a good foundation, then I remember, yeah, I'll be there, you know, pounding away. The other guys will be around the drum kit, you know, banging away, and there'll be all this energy coming from it.
Keep the dynamics kind of cool on the hi-hat, though. Just like in terms of the backbeat, you know, the big backbeat, that Lars Ulrich kind of snap on the old snare. Huh? Lars, will you make the next couple versions a little more peppery off the top? A little more weight into it.
If you want weight, I'm your fucking guy.
Oh, wait, over now. Make us wait forever. Yeah.
Get what?
Jesus.
I don't mind being the butt of jokes as long as they're as low as mine.
There you go. Well, there you go.
I think we kind of all fessed up to the fact that we just needed to bring somebody else into our tightly knit organization and work with us in the studio. And the only name that actually ever came up was this guy named Bob Rock. So me and James flew up to Vancouver, hung out with him for a couple days, and it was like the vibe was there right away.
One of the first bands I ever did was a band called The Subhumans. Dimwit was the drummer. I think it was Brad Cunt played guitar. No, Brad Cunt was in Rabbit. Jerry Useless, who went to jail for 20 years for anarchy, he blew up a BC Hydro substation here. Shithead was DOA. Who's the guitar player? Oh, Subhumans. Fuck. And then I did the Pointed Sticks. I did the Dills, Young Canadians, the K-Tels. They did Let's Go to Fucking Hawaii. Let's see, Lover Boy. Oh, what's that, Rand?
The Motory Crew.
Motory Crew.
Motory Crew.
Who's that? We're gonna have to leave now.
Well, we can't really write songs together. Over the tour, basically just get riffs here and there. Bring out the 4-track. I got this Fostex 4-track that I've had since '84 or something. There's, you know, Ride the Lightning riffs on it, you know. Just gotta hit certain buttons just right, or else it...
Get a job at El Compadre.
For instance, the main riff in Sandman was just something that I wrote one night, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's how I come up with like a lot of the stuff that ends up on albums. Yeah. It's just like jamming at 3 o'clock in the morning.
And when it came time to start, you know, getting songs together, Lars called me up and said, "Hey, this is a great riff, you know, on your tape." I go, what are you talking about? And he played it to me over the phone. I go, "Oh yeah, I remember that." And that was only like the second or third time I'd ever listened to it.
Now, and then the tail on it, I suggested that he do like 3 of the, so wow, now, 3 of those, and then the tail.
You come with it on guitar, mandolin, or bass, or whatever is this idea, and you just put it on tape. And then later on, somewhere down the line, it could be 6 months, 6 days, 6 hours later.
James usually, like, you know, he contributes most of the music, and Lars, like, contributes, like, arrangement ideas and such. And then we'll all come in and see how it feels, the 4 of us playing the song.
Saboteur is at least a title that's been around for a long old time. Struggle Within has. Enter Sandman, I think, has been around the longest. You know, everyone's going, what the hell does that mean?
So 120, when he kicks in 121.
And then back to 121 for when that tom section comes in the middle.
120 guitar only, 121 when it's toms.
Yeah.
123 the body of the song.
There was this guy that we'd known for maybe 2 days or something, and he comes into the rehearsal room, and we're playing these songs, you know, and he's got a timer, and he's writing down these notes and all this. And he'd say, "Hey, maybe we should do, you know, you take that a little bit longer, you know, there's too much E all the time, and there's this and that, and you should do F sharp there or something, you know." And James, he's, you know, his music is his heart, you know, you don't fuck with it. And so it was kind of weird for him, I think, the most, because not that he'd really say a whole lot of words or anything, but the guy would say something, and he'd kind of like, you know, he could like burn a hole with his eyes. It's like, what are you talking about? It's my music, you know. And eventually, we try the idea, and a lot of the time it will work, because Bob has amazing musical vision, and, you know, foresight is really cool.
This is our stage gear for Europe.
Be in there, we could sing like Exodus or something.
A day in the studio, well, a day in the studio is actually, it's pretty nocturnal. There's no fucking windows there. You can't tell what the hell time of day it is. As far as the drum tracks, Lars likes to work at night, sleep all day, and I'm pretty much the opposite.
Come on! That wasn't the Hollywood way, was it? Come on, dickhead. Come on, dickhead. There we go. There we go.
We'd say, you know, okay, we'll come in at 3 in the afternoon, and, you know, I'd be there.
I understand they paint white lines on the fucking road so they say you can't drive there, but they don't actually put anything there to prevent you from driving on, like fucking nails and... Okay, good enough for fucking us, isn't that beautiful?
He'd get there at 4, then have to eat, then he'd take a nap, and then the fucking...
Those troops are waiting for that word to attack, but the night diplomatic blitz may have put that on hold for a while. Of course, that's changing as
You guys never changed. Where's the black stuff in the reconnaissance forces are right there.
You gotta put some fucking gas in your farce somehow, Lars.
You know, it wouldn't be till 7 he'd get a stick in his hand.
Any other drummers out there? Where's that fucking drummer? She ran away again.
Hey Bob, you're a rock drummer. Hey Bob, can you play drums?
Show me some payola riffs, man.
What? Got a phone call. Get the fuck out of here. Successfully clean.
You know, it's basically start whenever certain people were ready to go.
Hurry up, Lars. We gotta get these first 4 drum hits so we can...
All right, let's go.
Oh, the camera's on. Oh,
let's go.
that's a good picture.
Do you remember that?
Where's your cake?
Beautiful song.
Fuck, am I ever excited here. Okay, let's rock. It's fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. There's nobody in LA right now is having any fun. They're all in bed. We're here, so let's fucking rock. Quite good. It was a little ragged part-wise, though. You know, you were missing cymbal crashes and...
I have my very set patterns. I'm very, very moody, as I'm sure the other guys probably told you.
Oh, Jesus. Well...
I'm very, like, vibe-oriented, and, like, this time around I just wanted to get more of a kind of a swinging, kind of just rhythmic, kind of some shit going on back on the drums. I don't know, I have to talk to my lawyer.
Oh, okay, your lawyer to call my other James' lawyer. Get them to work it out. Meaningless plan.
You want to hear it with vocals? Go sing it. Now, my throat is really fucked up right now. Okay? Buddy, pal, I wouldn't ask you to do a drum roll if your arm fell off.
I'm sorry I laughed.
The vocal line goes exactly with the guitar.
One verse and one chorus. That's all I ask.
You can't play the song without me or what?
Is that like...
No, it isn't, but I think James made himself quite clear. I don't give a fuck. Sure, let's do it. James, fucking blow your voice out, man.
Oh, man.
And then Lars won't have a vocalist at all tomorrow to fucking cut his track.
Well, let's do the whole song, just the verse and the chorus. If you ever need a drummer or anything to figure out...
If I ever need a drummer...
If you ever need a drummer to figure out a vocal line,
That'll happen.
Cutting the drum tracks like that was inspirational in that we all played together, just like we would at rehearsal. And everyone was going off to a separate track, but Lars's drums were going on to the master tape.
Everyone had to put up with the drum tracks, which are always really fun. So I wasn't the only one in living hell.
What? We keep playing the live takes, we won't have to drop it in tomorrow. That's
You're gonna do it anyway. You're gonna sit and fiddle with it tomorrow anyway. Right?
I'd rather do it live than do it tomorrow. So if we keep playing and I feel like I got some good shit, then we'll have to do it.
Fucking drum solo. Okay.
I love the confidence I was getting.
Well, I'm totally confident in you, Lars.
At least somebody is.
So it goes down, down, down. Down, 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 down. Ga, 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 boom. Just kind of imagine that when you're playing again, you know what I mean?
Hot metal.
We're going to take like 25 minutes here and change the snare head and do another set. Okay?
Do you feel like I'm all over the place? Because I don't. I can usually tell when I start.
I'm not saying that you're all over the place. I'm just saying the overall feel isn't as good as what it was. And
But that's probably got a lot to do with the other three guys.
well,
more so.
I think it's got a lot to do with it. Yeah. So there you go. We'll just tune up the snare. We'll do it one more time. And then we'll start
Bob's your uncle.
And then Bob's your uncle. Yeah.
The whole thing was positive as far as everybody playing together, except sometimes when it would take maybe a few too many takes and we would get a little upset, you know. But that's going to happen, you know, going through a song 20 times in one day.
what might have been. All I felt, all I know. Never shine doing what I should. Never free, never me. So I dug the unforgiven.
The live version. Can you hear the live version goes into like big jam right there? Huh?
Freebird.
I can really hear that like 15-minute fucking guitar solo wailing right there at the end.
Harmony guitars, Skinner.
I can see that too.
You get the support act to come out and play with us and stuff. But like 5 guitar players like the Outlaws.
Why don't we just get some people out in the audience like you two did? Hey, can you play guitar? Hey, can you play guitar? Hey, can you play? Oh, you
just sound so good because you don't sing that often.
I really liked what you played in the solo there. Actually, everything you played on the track played the solo.
Thanks, bro.
You played the solo.
Fucking hell.
So it just kind of, where do you go?
You sure it's the fact that this is our last drum track? You're
Are you sad, Lars?
I'm a little sad, yeah. 'Cause I'm having a really good time. And I know everybody else is. I know I speak for everybody else. You can tell the vibe.
The vibe is quite serious. Big song on the record just for the vibe.
John Smith, he was. This is where we work. Come on in. Great. James, you don't have a trip. He came down to the studio with his family. He'd been diagnosed with cancer and he'd been going through already chemotherapy treatments and all that kind of stuff. But he was a huge Metallica fan, and I think it was through the Make-A-Wish Foundation that his wish was to come and hang out with Metallica.
I play more of your guys' music than anything else. I can't play it all. I at least play a piece of it usually. I try. I don't. It's kind of hard, some of the stuff you guys do. You know,
we can't even play it ourselves.
It's crazy. Man,
I remember playing the song with him and looking over at him. He had his guitar and he was playing, and God, that kid was in seventh heaven. I mean, it was great.
I'd like to think that we helped in a small way to give him a little bit something more to fight for, you know? And so that was a good day, good feeling that day.
We wanted to concentrate a little more on the vocals.
Hey, is this on?
Never really took the time to do that with any of the vocal stuff.
Let's double that. It's pretty good, but it just needs a little more soul or character. A little more head feel in there.
Never shine doing what I've shown. Never free, never me. So I dub the unforgiven.
Vocal-wise, we tried a couple different things that I hadn't done before. I would do basically what Lars was doing with the drums. It was a master track. If you know, a word was wrong or out of key, we'd punch in that word or whatever, which was a lot easier.
So let's get it.
Known, never shine doing what I've shown. Never free, never me. So I dub the unforgiven.
One more time. Just gotta get the unforgiven again. There we go.
Never free, never me. So I dub the unforgiven.
That's a fucking great picture. You are the coolest, Lon.
Yeah. Thanks, dude. It's Lars Ulrich's favorite magazine because it has large-breasted women. He also likes the Best of Busty, which comes out annually.
You didn't bring any magazines for James.
Yeah, I did. Oh, no, Torso, Honcho, Inches. Me and Bob Rock used to read this while they were making
Here, John
Slippery When
Poncho's magazine. He left it here when he was here last time.
These are Jason's magazines. Uncut and Play Guy. In fact, this Jason.
See, look, there's an ad for the studio in here. There's an ad for the studio in Uncut.
You want to watch this Madonna pornographic video?
Yeah.
No. Mom, why do you bring all this stuff by?
Go to the road, man.
Let me go from the top. Let's do this first verse.
Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget my son. To include everyone. Tuck you in, warm within. Keep you free from sin. Till the Sandman will come.
Say your prayers, little one. Just try it like that.
Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget my son.
We're having fun here, okay? This is fun, James. Regular voice. Yeah.
Keeping one eye open.
Same delivery.
Sleep with one eye open.
Cool, let's do it.
On this track?
This track.
I'll tuck you in, one within. Keep you free from sin till the Sandman will come.
That's heavy. God, I can't believe that. Oh my, she's actually doing that?
Oh, dude, that's that's just the FBI warning. Look at that. That's as close
No wonder they
Donna Bush you'll ever see on
This is Madonna's new image. It's great. Gotta love it.
Madonna erotica.
Madonna always takes chances. It's so good. Look at this.
The Tent of Doom. For guitars, to kind of keep the close crunch, you know, the tightness, we had to build this kind of a tent thing, which is basically some foam walls and some U-Haul blankets and, you know, all that.
Now that I like. He does get that Hetfield God sound. Okay.
All drop. We work really good in thickening up all our sounds, especially guitar-wise. You know, it needs a little more down here, or you know, a little mid-crunch. You know, he's exactly kind of what I was looking for.
Under your bed, in your closet, in your
I think his stepbrother played drums, and they would have a little band out in the garage, and I think he got inspired by that. Everybody starts out in the garage, and either it fades away or it becomes something good. We originally started him on the piano when he was little, and his sister and him both took, and he ended up with a guitar. A good friend of his played guitar and taught him how, and I think he did a nice job. But just listening in there what you were cutting, and he's really improved in the guitar playing. And instead of the power chords, I think he's getting into a little instrumental and good guitar. I like that.
Bob and James are in there doing James's shit, and then they have this closet down the hallway. Now I'm sitting here listening to all the takes off the floor and trying to make some basic notes and trying to, you know, just get an idea of where the best performance is and where the best shit is from the takes.
I have asked Secretary of State Baker to request that the United Nations Security Council meet to formulate the necessary arrangements for this war to be ended. This suspension of offensive combat operations.
The other part of the process of getting the drums together is the drum editing part of it. You sit down and you got, 20, 30 takes of songs.
Go film him or something. Go see that what he's doing now? He's putting pieces together. Isn't that exciting?
Basically, Randy Razorblade, a brilliant engineer, he would then basically sit and cut the tape together. That way you find the bits that have the most spunk and the most vibe and the most attitude to it.
We have about 250 fills for this song.
If you know anybody that needs a couple fills.
Yeah, if you know anybody, we have drum fills for sale.
We could have used some of these fills about 4 months back.
bottom. Would be proud. That's Jason.
Yeah, we gang up on Bob Rock.
What do you got? Paul, he had a name check. You were just one of the Piolas?
And that was the final thing. Yeah, they thought since we were so, you know, we didn't get anywhere, basically, so they thought, well, let's make this guy the front man, and I'm sure all the chicks will go fucking gaga after they see him. Consequently, it didn't work either.
Bob used to be a woman.
Look at tough guy. Nice hair color.
Did your makeup?
Bob Rock looked like 10 years ago. Notice only one chin. Looks like. How come?
Clip on a great.
How come this guy's on the side by himself? Was he like the leader or the?
Yeah, he's the leader. He told you what to do? That girly looking guy? That's bad though.
No fucking way.
You look like my mom.
Good thing there's no record player here, else it'd get really ugly.
I think you can put him down now and kind of like something else.
Check us out, man. We're mobile. Again, you know, everybody talks about us selling out and thinking that we're done in and we can't write music anymore and that. They're gonna find out they can't predict what we do. There you go.
Hey man, sing song.
Play bass, a lot of it was done with an amplifier. You know, I had one bass and it was an electric bass, and wherever I happened to be, I just, you know, and I'd have to hear it, so I'd hit it really hard, beating the crap out of it. Now it's part of my style when we play. Bob and Randy couldn't hear the actual noise that was coming out of the speakers. The pick sound on the bass was interfering with what they were hearing come out of the speakers. So they had to put a wall of foam in front of me so that they didn't hear the pick sound, and they only heard the bass sound out of the speakers out in front.
Up for the wall foam there, guys.
Takes 10 inches of foam to keep me back.
He's the toughest guy.
On this album, we really went after a rhythm section, an actual rhythm section, like it's supposed to be, like everybody else has known about for a long time, but we're just now realizing it or something.
Lay back that backbeat. Wait for it. Let's straighten out this part. Now that all the fucking big brains are here.
Which part might that be?
What he's gonna play over the riff.
I don't like it.
Why do you like that?
Because it mimics the part that's coming right after it.
That's why I like it.
I kind of dig it too.
That's why I do like it.
Really? Really? I mean, we can do it that way. I don't think it's good, man. I think it's ignoring the dynamics of the song. That's what I'm saying. You're ignoring it. Even your toms don't come thundering like, you know, they're coming in like kind of, they got lots of feel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The bass should be with them, right? Maybe doing the same part, but just not fucking boom, 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 boom. That's what I'm saying.
Begin, Rand.
Get into the groove before.
Okay, Jay.
Yeah, great. Okay, let's try this, Jason.
Okay!
through a bunch of different basses and all different configurations of amplifiers, and Bob just helped me along the way in saying, you know, what is the bass sound that we're out to achieve here? What's going to work with the guitars? What's going to work with the bass drums and not kill them?
That's a huge fucking lick.
Because the guys in Anthrax and Megadeth would just like tease them so much if it was melodic and nice, right?
This is my goddamn food.
This is fucking horrible.
Go crazy, Metallica, yay!
What? Look,
Best
we
metal
won.
Performance. Stone Cold Crazy, Metallica. Star.
Excited about going to do some singing in Vancouver?
I'm real excited. I got a chub.
I think everybody kind of got a little burnt in L.A.
Do it about on, huh?
Bob really needed, like, just a change of, like,
Just about right.
just surroundings for, like, a few weeks.
I want everything to stop.
So we went up to Vancouver for a couple days. We'd sing some songs and do, you know, little guitar things here and there. Right across from the strip joint, too.
It's nice to be in Vancouver out of shithole LA, but lots of things to do at night.
It's a real good Vancouver Tuesday. Catch the evening shift at the 5.
That's the number 5 Orange. The strip club down the street I was telling you about.
Right.
Yeah.
We're working all the time.
You wouldn't know about that.
We slave away in there. Never go out for food. Never go out.
Hey, fucking Hetfield, come on. You're recording a goddamn album. What the fuck?
He's here. We'll
I'm
stop.
tired of you coming out here and fucking looking at trees.
No,
I'm
man.
tired of this nature trip you've been on ever since you started this album.
Peace, brother. Tone it down. Can I try this dressing?
I can't fuck around anymore.
Back in hell.
It got fun, actually, for a little while in the studio, experimenting with things. We tried a bunch of different shit, you know. Certain amps, like old thing, the Supro that Jimmy Page was using and shit. Some 12-string stuff, you know, sitar thing on Wherever I May Roam. That's just the cool thing about guitar, you can kind of get a little wild with it.
Those are fine. It's just going back to the D was a little frothed. Frothed.
Wow, huh?
Fucking
I'm buying it now.
Let's listen to both of them and decide which one sounds best. I think that's what we should do, is we should do the frowns, and then we should try and get something that is a little more, got a little more of a different sound. So it really sticks out, maybe even like the Leslie 12-string, just like we talked about yesterday.
Dick! Oh, he followed him! God! Look what it did to my shirt. This was a white shirt when I came in there this morning.
Oh, God, help!
You're my mask, you're my cover, my shelter. You're my mask, you're the one who's blamed. Do my work, do my dirty work, scapegoat. Do my deeds, but you're the one who's shamed. I'm your dream, I'm mystery, I'm
James and Bob flew up there, did some vocals, guitar overdubs and stuff. I came in towards the end of it and helped along with a bunch of production things.
It's James's fault, Lars. It's James's fault, man. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm here. Let the recordings begin. Everything that's been put down the last 4 days, you can erase it. I'm here. Let the real shit start.
You lost your ticket? Did they make you bend over, man?
They're going to lure that Hetfield guy. Yeah, we didn't get him, so we're going to get you instead.
Oh, yeah? Well, I got an idea.
Ooh, so where we going?
If she didn't. Ow, I don't have to.
Hey, watch the
Away from me.
Room service.
Don't you have anything better to do with it?
Close, but it wasn't quite.
The excesses of Vancouver just kind of got to me last night.
Kind of sounds like Emerson, Lake and Palmer, doesn't it, right there?
Well, Lars, huh? You happy we're in the digital age, huh?
It's great. I can't wait till I have to play drums.
That's the next album. You just gotta play him
show
once.
him the songs, we'll go out drinking, come back 3 months later, and the album's done.
That's it. That's it.
I come into the studio one morning, there's a fucking table like from here at Gibraltar that has like, you know, like tambourines and wood things and shit and things that, you know, you shake and, I mean, just things you just hit with sticks and with iron and things that clap. I mean, just any kind of sound you could ever imagine.
For both you guys with your fans, but also on the radio. But the first song off this album that should come out is Holier Than Thou.
Let's see, you know, how it sits after he's done the solo, and even...
Yeah, but also think of the impact if that solo was just over the banging bit and it was a total fucking shredder. And then you came back and then there was another little bit of vocal and the guitar thing that goes... You're building this build, and you finish up. That's cool dynamic.
Hetfield's house.
Ideas for guitar solos can come from anywhere. I mean, from any instrument, from any sort of rhythm, from hearing a piece of music, like maybe classical music, and you'll hear a little melody and you'll think, that would go really good in a guitar solo.
I think probably what it'll probably end up being is maybe that with a Marshall or something. I'll call him.
Hey, let's try it. We're gonna try everything all at once. And turn everything up and play that way.
Roger, that would be number 2.
Rick.
Try another guitar.
More crappy fucking photos from Hal fans. Na-na-na-na-na-na.
成功しない状況で、その辛い状況での制作活動みたいなところがエネルギーを生んでいたっていうことが以前はじゃああったと思います。
Now I lay me down to sleep.
Now I lay me down to sleep.
Pray the Lord my soul to keep.
Pray the Lord my soul to keep.
If I die before I wake,
If I die before I wake,
pray the Lord my soul to take.
pray the Lord my soul to keep.
He's hungry.
What did I do wrong?
Last name.
Excellent.
Need to breathe.
Yeah, sounds better when you don't breathe. It's better when you don't breathe. It's got a little more anxiety to it. Let's don't do a yeah. A yeah at the end. Do something else. Woman.
Alright.
Okay.
Child.
Fire woman. Here we go.
Something's wrong, something like heavy thoughts tonight, and the honest way. Dreams of war, dreams of lies, dreams of dragons fire, and the things that will fight.
I'll work out a few things, then go over to the studio,
Check that ID.
and check my guitar sound, make sure it's the same sound that it was the previous day, because things have a way of changing overnight. You know, mics get bumped, you know, someone might tweak a knob or something, you know, inadvertently.
Exactly.
What, the sound isn't great?
Speaker's rattling. So they're out there fixing it right now. I mean, it sounds good, but I can hear the rattle when we play it on the solo.
That speaker is not happening.
Why don't you try hooking up the smaller one?
James fucked it up.
The small one. How do you do that?
Playing through it?
I can't believe it. Ow! I got shot! Man, when I touch that, I get shot.
Well, don't touch it.
Okay.
It's not like
what good advice?
Don't touch it. Duh.
You're not touch it and put your foot in the
water.
Man, you have to sop that up.
Is that piss?
No.
Okay, hold this guitar.
Did you piss?
Do you think I staged that electrocution?
Well, fucking everybody knows that they're like.
Solo for the Unforgiven came about pretty much through the trial and error and, you know, creative tension.
Is there any way we can pick it up just like a touch?
Okay. Well, let's go back to your regular sound then. Because I want to do the solo. I don't want to fuck around with sounds. I'll put it through an amp later.
Wait, what do you suggest? Suggest that he leaves and comes back?
It's like he's got to fucking eat, sleep, and breathe this fucking solo until it's done. Like fucking James put time into nothing. Songs like these deserve that. It doesn't need fucking flash.
It's not his style. You know, if he was gonna play something like that, it might take him 6 months.
You can't have fucking the things that he's got going on in his fucking life and try and do this. But it's just hard to fucking sit here and fucking, because it ain't gonna happen, because he's got a guy sitting down his neck. He's got to put some time into this one.
He's not going to work on it.
Oh, so just let's slap on anything. That's what you're saying.
No!
So what do you suggest?
I didn't suggest anything.
After many years of experience working with some of the finest guitarists ever to bless fucking music, one of the first things that happened when a guitar player hasn't done his homework is he goes, this sound ain't working for me, man. I just can't get into this sound. Just thought I'd let you know. Okay? That's Bob Rock's School of Production. Remember what I said about guitar players that don't do their homework? Remember that.
Hey man, do my homework. I do, man. It just doesn't work when I'm in the studio.
You know, like, it's like, boom, da-da-doom-doo, da-da-doom-doo. You know, it's fucking...
Let him do his thing.
You know what I mean? It's like it should play off what's there. Going up high, it's just like... Where do you go?
If you get, I guess what I'm just trying to say, he starts up there and then goes down, and all the shit you said right there is great shit, but I don't see it being any less great if it comes in bar 2 instead of in bar 1.
But what I'm saying is build rather than blow your load, bring everybody down, and then build it up again. I'm just saying let's fucking get guttural and build it to a peak, because that's why there's the strings and all those changes at the end.
Why can't it start here and go like that?
Yeah, that's my school of thought. Grab them and like take them to this other place and then really take them to a higher plateau. Fuck man, sound new age.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Impress me.
You got his permission.
Do whatever you want, Kurt. And you agree with him? Go for it, man.
Well, come on, let's cut the shit and start working.
Cut to the chase and fucking play, okay?
All right, man.
Now that you've, warmed up, let's hear the fucking Guitar Player of the Year solo.
Pretty much the type of guitar solo I've been trying to do for the last 5 or 6 years, and I'm really proud of that.
With these songs, it was a lot more breathing space, and there was a lot. The vocals really had to take over on a lot of the songs, and a lot of the songs were based on vocal lines and things.
Can you say fuck on the radio?
Sure. Fearing?
Yeah.
You're the almighty Hetfield.
The almighty.
You're a very fucking gutsy, brave man, I gotta tell you.
Yeah! And there's that solo.
He helped out.
Exploding metal.
As far as giving me some confidence in things, because, you know, nothing else matters. And nothing else. What the hell you doing? You know, the rest of the guys.
Oh, yeah, Snake logo is being stretched. They're stretching it on the we'll show Monday.
Ooh. Man, there's all kinds of goodies there, huh? Here it is, guys.
You saw it here first. You saw it here first, huh?
None more.
Exciting, huh? Spinal Tap.
The answer is none more black.
You know, we took all this time with the drums and guitar and everything, you know. Okay, here's the deadline. We got this much space left to do vocals. And it's like, go, you know. So, we're going to do vocals first in the next album. Yeah. Work around them, man.
In late May of '91, we packed up and basically moved the operation over to A&M Studios, finishing up some vocal tracks and doing odds and ends that just weren't really done yet. We would be mixing probably about 75% of the time there. The mixing process is where you take every separate individual track that you've recorded and basically you mix the whole thing together. At that point in time, you can make the record sound completely fucking different. You can fuck with everything. EQ-wise, echo-wise, you can balance it, you can pan it, you can put it to the left, you can put all these chambers on, you can do all this kind of stuff that just radically fucks with the whole thing. And I think that we all had a really fine idea of just what was best for this fucking thing that we were doing. You know, get some big fat fucking drums in there and put just layers of massive fucking rhythm guitars and have this bass just kind of pounding. And that middle 8 guitar section, I think those accents in the second half of it, wow, now, now, now. That could be a little more accenty.
What? The drum accents? Okay.
It's nice to have a breather there.
Yeah.
Why don't we do this one without it?
The snare thing kind of bugs me.
Yeah, yeah. Peace, you know.
Because when the
peace,
next section
shoot
comes
it down.
in, it's not as loud.
Idea. Shoot it down in flames.
Told you to not fuck around!
Take that one out too. Which one?
That little reverb.
Only I want a little more kick and make sure that first ga is up, okay?
On the drums? On the snare?
No, on the guitar.
Oh,
ga. Okay, and a little more kick. There you go. Yeah. Probably the biggest song of your career, right there.
You witnessed it.
The first song I heard.
Yeah, that's true. Kashmir of the 90s.
There were a couple arguments between Lars, me, and Bob. You know, Bob gave up too easy, though.
Lars, what is your problem?
I don't
the
have
heavy
a problem.
guitars aren't loud enough.
Okay, he walked in, he said dynamics, when they come in, you don't sense that the heavy guitar is coming.
Right, they're not loud
with the
enough.
rest of the shit.
They're not loud enough. What is the problem?
You could start by taking the...
I don't want to take the other things down because when those things were down, when I heard them, there was nothing there. It needs to be up. Those things need to be up during the shots. It goes bum, bum. It's not bum. Bum. It sounded stupid, so I turned them up because it's the only thing there. It's the only piece of music in those shots besides the drums and the bass. So they turned them up. So the next section has to come in strong. It does come in strong. The only thing that doesn't come in strong is the guitars. James was in the car. Isn't that what it sounded like? Did it sound like Metallica? No, it didn't. It didn't even sound close. The guitars aren't loud enough.
I'll let you guys duke it out on this one, because frankly, I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of arguing.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
You're not tired of arguing. I'm sick and fucking tired of arguing.
Well,
that's it. Everybody sits around going, I think the drums should be a little bit louder. I think the guitar should be a little bit louder. Oh, that lead's not loud enough. Oh, time for me to solo now. You just listen to it over and over and over again until you've, found the places where you want to boost certain things and where you want to bring voices in different spots and, strings in bigger and different things like that. It's a very, very time-consuming process. Everybody wants to make sure that it sounds good as a unit.
One more song done, one more puss added to the wall.
Mastering of a record is the process where after you've mixed down on like a digital master, you then make production masters, and they cut the lacquers that they print the CDs and make records from and stuff like that, and it's a pretty cool process.
So how does all the acute shit he's done sound?
Sounds really good. It's pretty minimal. It's just a little bit in the bottom, as in about 100 cycles, but that varies from tune to tune. And it's all in the mid-range, and it's all 1 or 2 dB.
Nothing in the high top?
No. It's pretty in line. It sounds really good.
I fuck this, I fuck that, I've even fucked the schoolgirls black, so what? So what? So what? So what? You boring little fuck! Who cares? Who
Yeah, poetry. Yeah, fucking music.
When the album came out, we were kind of a little bit nervous, I knew I was. I didn't know how the people would react to it, I didn't know how our fans would react to it because it's a bit different.
Then on Saturday, the band let thousands of fans at Madison Square Garden listen to their as-yet unreleased album, simply called Metallica. Here's a taste of the band's weekend.
Metallica came to Madison Square Garden, but not to perform. Instead, they gave away 19,000 free tickets for fans to come here and listen to their new album, which won't be in stores till August 12th. Do you feel ripped off that they're not going to play?
Yeah. I don't. Yep, definitely.
The tickets were free.
Usually, listening parties are held so a room full of music business insiders can listen to their new product. But tonight, everyone was invited, and it probably sets a record for being the largest listening party ever.
This is a very weird experience, just being in an arena like this, 15,000 people in there, whatever. It's just like, we can't go up and play. We're kind of like walking around here backstage. Well, what do we do now, Plus, we haven't played for like 14 months, and we're really like out of shape. And the other annoying thing is that our album played the Garden before we did.
Metallica is now on their way to drummer Lars's hometown of Copenhagen, Denmark. That's where they'll kick off their European tour. Metallica will be back on these shores for a tour in October.
What we have here is a duplicating slate, and through an electrical magnetic process, we're putting the music on the cassette tape.
Here's the CD monoliner. We're running a new Metallica release. We're actually molding the CD into polycarbonate, then coating it, and covering it with a protective coating of clear vinyl. This is the final stage of the CD operation, the packaging yet. What this machine is doing is taking an empty jewel case and it's opening it, putting a bottom inlay in it, the inlay card in the bottom, and then the retainer tray is being put in on this end.
is an incredible record, and you're going to hear that when you pick it up, man. We've been playing it all weekend here at KNAC, and it's going to continue in your face, Southern California. Here in the store, it's kind of almost pandemonium. Come to LA soon, guys. We'll miss you. Peace.
So far, represented ourselves very well, I think, with the videos that we released. And there's been different feelings and different vibes from each one. I mean, they're very unique to themselves and very individual, each one of them. You just start to become more accustomed to what takes place and all the people that are involved, and start understanding a little bit better of what is supposed to happen.
Okay, coming down. Watch your eyes. Audio coming down right behind you.
15-minute break. No problem.
What do you want to use? Unilock?
When I'm out of condition, it doesn't just fuck me up, it fucks everybody else up.
Top one was less, Martin. Top one was Ron.
So earlier when we went for the first one, I got a little excited, and I just think I was just pounding metal too hard. And, you know, where there's life, there's hope.
Go. Roll sound.
All the videos have come out pretty cool, show different sides of us, and or at least on the Sandman one, everyone was putting in their idea. You know, I got this nightmare where I'm falling, and you know, there were some pretty wild nightmares that came out that should not ever be seen by anyone. like this, you know, the Skinner tune. Talk fishing, that's okay, you know. Talk business, fuck off. You know, I like to go home, you know. Got some really good friends at home, and they make you feel good, you know. It's like, shit, I'm home, and, you know, no talking about the fucking business or nothing, you know. Try and relax. But, you know, they like me for, you know, who I am, not the fucking band shit.
The final product, the album, was far and above my expectations from the first time I heard James and Lars's demos. It was a feeling of accomplishment, a very big feeling of accomplishment, and a good boost for my pride personally as well.
We all confide with each other, and we're all honest with each other. And we all realize, you know, how much this really means to all of us. Because this whole thing, this whole Metallica thing will be with us, you know, to our dying day.
If you had told me 10 years ago when we put out Kill 'Em All that 1992 we'd have a record that sold almost 9 million copies worldwide, that, I mean, I asked you what kind of drugs you on and asked you if you'd share some of them with me, because, I mean, I don't know, let's just face it, I mean, there wasn't a lot of people that thought this kind of shit was going to happen with this band Metallica.
Acapella! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Get out of here with that fucking thing.
This whole documentary is just going to be Bob pointing at the camera saying, turn it off. You're supposed to, like, pretend it's not here.
Furthermore, is this on? Furthermore, you guys better fucking use this.
You're on the damn phone or fucking around.
Film crew chasing us around. Well, I've gotten very used to it.
You guys are fucking boring, man.
The band is over, man.
Hey, over here. If you guys would entertain us a little bit,
over here.
So fucking boring.
Hey, man.
You fucking use the goddamn phone lines for your fucking long distance phone calls to your fucking butt buddies over in fucking Brooklyn. I was calling Japan. What do you mean Brooklyn?
Is that what you guys are, film crew? Oh, right when we started making this record in October of 1990, we get a phone call from our manager. It's like, well, maybe we should document all this shit. And it's like, sure, okay. If he had let us in on what kind of hell that we would actually be going through, like, for the next year and a fucking half, it was like maybe we'd have second thoughts about it. Oh, this is them filming. Oh,
This is them being exciting as us.
What they look like. We're done with that. We gotta worry about that anymore.
Oh, you know, having you guys track us down and
Thanks for being there,
you know,
baby.
try to dig into us a little bit and get it on. So it's been a cool thing. I mean, really, to look back on the stuff and see what happened and see how stupid we were in spots and how cool we were in others.
All right, Thrash, come on. No! Oh!
Dicks. Fuckers. You guys are fuckers. Assholes.
How'd you feel about having a film crew follow you around?
Fuckers. Well, you know,
Hey, man, we're busy making a fucking movie.
You're laying down an important kick-ass riff that you'll probably forget or never play as good again, and he trips over your guitar chord.
Jesus! I hate that fucking camera, man. I hate that camera.
What the hell?
I can't believe you motherfuckers. You fucking lay around, talk
Hey, what's your cunting, fagging
TV,
language?
and then when you guys get fucking, hey, and then when you guys get fucking bored, you start filming. You're fired.